Aloha from the lower gym on the campus of Iolani School in Honolulu, Hawaii. Iolani Live presents the Iolani Prep Basketball Classic Girls Tournament Championship game between Pinewood School from Los Altos, California, and Incarnate Word Academy from St. Louis, Missouri. Hello everybody, and a very pleasant Saturday night to you, wherever you may be around the world. Maybe it's Sunday morning in some parts pretty soon that are watching this. I'm John Tamanaha, sitting alongside Mike Among, and we're getting set for what promises to be a fabulous basketball game. One literally many around the nation will be very interested in seeing.
Yeah, we got California and Missouri going up against each other. They must be excited to play someone other than who is in their league. There's going to be a contrast in styles a little bit. Pinewood will play a very quick pace. And Incarnate Word will be kind of just using their height a little bit more.
It's kind of a battle between a lot of things. You mentioned Missouri and California.
Yeah.
It's also USA Today versus Max Preps, maybe. We'll talk about that after the starting lineups are introduced. Let's go down to public address announcer Kyle Miyamoto for the starting lineups.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the 2018 Iolani Prep Basketball Classic. Your championship game features the Pinewood Panthers from Altos, California. And the Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights from St. Louis, Missouri. Please remember that this motion is supported not only by the athletes and officials, but also by the spectators. We ask that you respect the dignity of the sport by cheering your team's success and applaud great plays. Please avoid all instances of poor sportsmanship for all of your cooperation. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups, beginning first team visiting Pinewood Panthers. At host, the 5'9" senior, number 11, Clara Astro. At guard, the senior, number 12, Caitlin Hero. At guard, the 5'5" sophomore, number 20, Courtney Thompson. At host, the 5'11" senior, number 24, Tyler Jones. And at guard, the 5'3" sophomore, number 30, Annika Becker. The head coach of the Panthers is Tom Shepard. And here's the starting lineup for the home Incarnate Word Academy Red Knights. At guard, 5'10" senior, number 14, Drew Dell. At guard, 5'6" junior, number 23, Kate Rolfes. At forward, 5'11" senior, number 24, Kiki Gregson. At guard, 5'8" senior, number 30, Marissa Warren. And at center, 6'4" senior, number 35, Brittany Wellman. The head coach of the Red Knights is Dan Rolfes.
So Incarnate Word has made it to the final by defeating Kalani 70-42 in the first round, and then they got by Clovis West, team that we just saw take third place in this tournament, 56-47. Pinewood Panthers beat Lahaina Luna in the first round, 55-19. Then they beat Iolani, the host team, 79-55.
Just watching some of these pre-game handshakes. And,
Yeah, very entertaining.
I don't know how they keep track of all of these different handshakes for each teammate. It's kind of amazing.
It'll be Hannah Jump for Pinewood versus Ricky Woltman for Incarnate Word to get us started here in the championship game. That's Marissa Warren, We will be calling her name a lot in this game. inside to Woltman. 6'4" Rick Woltman. We'll see how Pinewood does here on its first possession. And Annika Decker starts it well with a 3-pointer.
Hop shoot, that's what they're looking for.
This is Warren. Flings the ball over her head
she comes up
into
limping.
the basket. And came up, a little bit gimpy on maybe an ankle. Seems to be moving okay now. Pinewood answers at the other end.
Nice floater.
That shot there by Melissa Warren. Now Warren gets it to Woltman, who's cutting through the lane. Cuts the Pinewood lead to a point here, early going. 6:45 in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us here for the championship game of the Iolani Classic Girls Tournament. Got long 3-pointer, won't go for Leung. And the Red Knights misfire on their end. Hannah jump, long 3-pointer from the top.
Decker did a really nice job of pushing, knowing that Hannah Jump was trailing her and got her a nice look.
Here's Warren, nice behind the back dribble, gets into the lane. Gets it out to Brightsman. Warren, no look pass to Woltman down low. Back into Ricky Woltman. Draws the push foul. Clara Astrom called for that foul, 5'9" senior. Warren has it in the corner. Cross-court pass to Brightsman. She'll flick up a 3-pointer and put it in. Here come the Red Knights again. Brightsman to Kell. This is Melissa Warren, 3-pointer. Nice box out by Hannah Jump.
Some impressive college talent here on the floor.
Yes, indeed. This is Hannah Jump, another 3-pointer from the top. She sinks that one. That is why she is headed to Stanford University to play women's basketball.
Right on cue, huh? This is going to be an interesting first quarter feeling.
Hannah tried for the steal there, collided with Brightsman.
Oh. Collision could have gone either way, I think. It's kind of whatever angle the referee was at that point.
Una Jovanovic and Trinity Copeland in for the Panthers. This is Trinity Copeland, tight on Warren, knocks the ball away. Trinity almost came up with the steal there. Down low to Ricky Woltman, turnaround jumper in the lane, that's off the mark. Rebound to Jovanovic, she draws a foul. Got Todd Apo out there calling with a whistle. Lead referee.
Things are getting a little heated here in the lower gym. Lots at stake for these two teams.
Got to turn up the air conditioning, or what do you suppose?
Yeah, we might want to do that.
Here's Jovanovic. She'll try to take Woltman down low. Flings it back out. Hannah Jump. That is Courtney Thompson. That's Tyler. Sanaya Tyler with the miss. But Ricky Woltman is there for the putback. Courtney Thompson drives along the baseline. Trinity Copeland comes up with the rebound for the second chance, and that means another three-pointer for Hannah Jump. She's 3 for 3 with 9. There's Marissa Warren with the fancy dribbling. She is headed to DePaul University. That's Tyler with a follow-away. No good. Jovanovic with the rebound. Up ahead to Thompson. Clara Astrom. Kick out to Hannah Jump. Got a whistle.
Yeah, after the pass off, she continued on through, and Incarnate Word, Kiki Brightsman, I think, drew the foul there, drew the charge.
From Clara Astrom, who's a 5'9" senior who is headed to Yale. She averaged 14.2 points per game last year. She got 20 last night against Iolani. Incarnate Word with it. Brightsman, Woltman, Tyler, back to Woltman. It's Ellie Vanzana. Woltman turnaround in the lane. That won't go. Battle for the rebound. Ball spills out of bounds. It'll go over to the Pinewood Panthers. Pinewood is ranked by USA Today in the Super 25, 12th in the nation. Incarnate Word is not ranked by USA Today, but they're ranked by Max Preps, which has them at 22, and does not rank Pinewood. But, you know, this is all pretty much preseason polls, so we'll see how it shakes out. Hannah Jump. Ball knocked away momentarily by Warren. Kick out to Astrom. Her three-pointer is short. Woltman with it.
Good defensive possession by Incarnate Word.
Tyler driving to the lane. Lots of hands in there. Draws the foul.
Yeah, she got part of the ball, but it also looked like she got pulled on the hand, the right hand that was on the ball.
There were 3 or 4 in there. Tyler hits the first. She is a 5'6" freshman. And another impressive freshman here in the tournament. Second shot rebounded by Jovanovic. Here's Jovanovic driving to the basket. Throw it up and in. We call Incarnate Word. Coach Dan Rolfes calls timeout.
Sorry, strong drive to the bucket there. Left hand, took a look at the rim as if she was going to take the three. Defender stepped up a little bit, and she left hand finish also. Strong move.
Pinewood leading it by 6, 16-10. Coach Rolfes called that timeout. He's entering his 19th year. This is his 19th year. His record, 483 wins, 69 losses.
So
8 state titles, 8 Missouri Final Fours, 16 district titles.
He's a young-looking guy there.
Yeah. He started when he was a teenager, maybe. Marissa Warren shots off the rim. Battle for it. Jump comes up with it.
Decker, only a sophomore. I love the way she takes control. Whenever her teammate gets a rebound, she's running to go get that ball.
Trinity Copeland's 3 is off the mark. Warren with it. She sees a lane. There's that right-handed runner we spoke about. That time it didn't go down for Marissa.
Again, that's a heads-up play by Decker. She thought about saving that ball from out of bounds, but is under the opponent's basket. So that's kind of like a cardinal rule to don't save the ball under the opponent's basket, because then it's 5-on-4.
Brightsman's shot in the lane won't go. This is Decker. Oh, Ostrom almost took a long three-pointer. Better choice was to hit Thompson on the side, but Courtney could not finish. Brightsman turnaround. Second chance opportunity cashed in by Ellie Vazana. Four-point game here.
Shot clock turned off.
Ostrom hands it to Thompson, who kicks it out to Jovanovic. Ball bounce around. And a jump. Put her feet beyond the arc and sink another three. Her fourth of the first quarter, which ends Pinewood 19, Incarnate Word 12. Kind of what we've expected.
It's, yeah, so far Hannah Jump Show, is she 4 for 4? Is she perfect?
That's what I have unofficially. Hannah, you know, last year she made 102 threes. As a sophomore, she made 100. As a freshman, she just made 64 of them.
Oh, goodness.
Amazing players. As I mentioned, she's headed to Stanford, which is nearby, the Pinewood School. Stanford didn't have to go far to find Hannah Jump. ESPN rates her as the 50th best senior in the country.
I can see that. I can see that.
On the other side, ESPN ranks Marissa Warren, 55. Excellent point guard, 5'8", senior, headed to DePaul University. Ricky Woltman, we've seen her working in the post. She is headed to Purdue. She's the 25th ranked player in the country.
Yeah.
Senior, I should say, by ESPN, 6'4".
In that first quarter, the Incarnate Word didn't really get to utilize her that much in the post. Pinewood doing a good job defensively on her.
See Decker, she's facing up against Woltman. Hannah Jump now, trying to do some work inside. Red Knights with it. This is Kate Rolfies behind the back dribble. Vazana, step and a half, too many steps in the lane.
Try the Euro step, I think. Picked it up a little too early. Decker played some really good defense there. In the pocket all the way, both pockets.
If you're wondering, Decker is 5'3". There's another 5'3" player, Izzy Chung, who just had it there momentarily. There's Izzy. Off the front of the rim goes her three-point attempt. Tracked down by Decker.
Oh!
A lot of contact there as Ostrom.
That looked like a knee injury waiting to happen.
This is Caitlin Leung. My apologies. Number 12 is Caitlin Leung. Panthers now up 9.
Right back at you. Yeah, there's no rest. There's no rest after you hit a three. You got to get back on defense.
Oh, nice block shot by Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson blocked the shot and kind of got nudged backward. And still, she was touching the ball as her feet were touching it out of bounds. So the ball goes to Incarnate Word.
Kiki Brightsman. Charge drawn by Thompson, Courtney Thompson. Brave. Kiki Brightsman is 5'11" going into 5'5" Courtney Thompson. The bench alerted jump to that pass there in the backcourt. Thompson going baseline, finds Alstrom in the corner. They swing it around to jump. She'll lay it up with the left hand, high off the glass.
Nice soft touch there.
It's Marissa Warren taking it to the rim. She's got another opportunity. Knocked it off Astrom. Panthers will retain. Ricky Woltman back in the game for Incarnate Word. Trinity Copeland back in for Pinewood.
I haven't even been watching the scoreboard, just watching the fast action on the court.
Yeah, now we look up at it, and it's an 11-point lead.
Holy moly. It's definitely Pinewood is kind of imposing their will against Incarnate Word. Their style right now, Incarnate Word can't really catch up.
The thing about Pinewood that's, earlier I was talking about the 5'3" players and mentioned Izzy Chung, Caitlin Leung, and Annika Decker. They're all listed at 5'3". There's actually 6 players on the Panther roster that are 5'5" or under, and 3 of them are 5'3", and that just goes to show.
Yeah. With this style, the style that they play, which is get it up the court and drive to the basket and shoot the long three quickly before the defense can set up, you don't have to be big.
They also have this shooting technique where they get it up really quick. We'll talk a little bit about that as the game goes on. Incarnate Word going through Ricky Woltman right now. She's blocked out by jump. Marissa Warren will reset. Three on the shot clock. Warren will loft at 3. It's blocked by Trinity Copeland. That's a shot clock violation. Ball to Pinewood.
That's the first one we've seen tonight, or even since yesterday, right?
Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't make that prediction that we wouldn't see one with these teams running around. With that Pinewood defense. Ball thrown away. Warren's got it. Incarnate Word needs a bucket here. Warren gets it.
They've picked up their defensive intensity, man-to-man.
Hannah jump, three-pointer on the way. Three-pointer through the net.
That was that looked like it was from Waikiki somewhere, right?
Yeah, that was what the Hilton Hawaiian Village she launched it from that angle. Drew Kell tries for a three-pointer. Panthers collect. Here's Una Jovanovic. Leung driving into the trees and gets it to go. There you go. I love seeing that, a 5'3", someone like me going down low against someone like you.
Oh, come on, John. Come on, John. Be careful.
I know you like to camp out and shoot the three. That's what I saw last night. We won't talk about
we
that.
Won't mention that at all.
But I did love that play there. Caitlin Leung taking it hard to the basket.
Yeah. I like that too. Take it, little player, take it into the trees and score. We should probably mention this style of play has been influenced by professional basketball, I would guess. Steph Curry, over the past, 5 to 8 years, kind of changed the game.
Yeah, it really has. That three-point shot, the mathematics that goes into it. And you were speaking earlier about getting those shots off. Doc Shepler, the Pinewood Panthers coach, has been teaching this kind of dip, ready, set position before you catch, and then rising up, kind of in poetry in motion, one piece, and getting that ball up into the air.
Yeah,
and they're getting the shot up with a possession time of 0.4 seconds.
Yeah. Every time they catch a ball outside the three-point line, they are in that hop and shot-ready position. And they don't always shoot it, but they're in that position.
And sometimes getting your shot off, having enough space to do it is affected by time and space, obviously. Woltman in the lane, nice turnaround with the right hand. But you hear me say 0.4 seconds. If you're shooting it at 0.7, a guy could come and close out. Or a girl, and it just, you don't have that time. But they're really kind of perfected this thing where they get it up quick. Copeland can't finish in the lane.
Important possession here for Incarnate Word. Try to cut it to 10 here.
Warren traded places with Woltman. It results in a Brightsman put back. But you had Ricky Woltman up at the top and Marissa Warren in the lane. Trying a little different, something different, trying to get the Red Knights started here. They're down 10. Annika Decker makes a move in the lane. Trinity Copeland earns a second chance opportunity.
There was the 0.4 release, it looked like, right?
Jovanovic.
Does he have a timer on them?
Yeah, it's a whole science. Paul Honda wrote a nice article in the Star Advertiser about that. Long three-pointer, Katie Rolfes.
There's the coach's daughter making her contribution there.
Annika Decker kicks it out to Jovanovic. Back to Decker. Over to Astrom. She challenged Woltman. Woltman responded with a blocked shot. Here come the Red Knights. See if they can convert again. Too many steps. Got a minute 30 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Coach Rofes will be happy if this stays in the single digits. They were down by more than 10.
Interesting over and back call there. The ball bounced off a shoe into the backcourt.
Decker wasn't quite sure if Warren touched that.
Here is Warren. The turnover for Incarnate Word. Pinewood has the ball up 7. 1:07 to go.
Yeah, Brightsman tried to catch that ball with one hand and took her eye off it for a second and couldn't quite get it.
Three-pointer. Courtney Thompson.
Yeah, there's a three. Back up to a 10-point lead.
Warren with the left hand.
Warren starting to take advantage of her height advantage.
Decker's drive does not materialize. This is Ricky Woltman down low with the left hand.
6-point game. Coach Doc calling for a last shot, probably.
This is Clara Astrom. Kick out to Hannah. Jump from the corner. Off the rim and over the basket. 1.9 seconds remain for Incarnate Word to come up with something. Ellie Vanzana will inbound. To Brightsman, back to Vanzana. She's going to have to throw that up. And that'll be the end of the first half of play. The Pinewood Panthers leading Incarnate Word Academy 34-28. While they take a break, we'll ask you to check out this video, which kind of details some of the story behind the athletic program here at Iolani School and what makes up its culture. And we'll be back for the second half.
Sports is not about just playing the game. Sports brings about lifelong learning experience. Things like dedication, sacrifice, commitment, teamwork. And when you combine all these together, you form a group of young people striving to meet one goal.
Wow, there are a lot of great memories here at Iolani. We had a lot of victories, losses, championships.
Something we felt was really good about the school. It was about the teamwork and about playing with integrity.
One team to us means everyone's accountable. Everyone plays a big part, starting or not.
That's the best thing I think about Iolani is no one person's more important than anyone else on the team.
Cross country and track have taught me a lot about the values of perseverance and hard work. There's few happier times in my high school career than running with some of my closest friends and teammates.
Soccer is the best sport because we want to stay championships in a row. I think there's a lot of love on our team. I mean, during practice we're really competitive and we'll yell at each other to push each other. And I think it helps. Like, we do give each other tough love.
Mentality is, I would say, the most important thing while playing. You gotta have a positive mindset.
And I think as a coach, if I see them drifting out of that, then it's my responsibility to try and get them back.
Just like a fun atmosphere. It's like practices are really fun because like we get on each other, but it's just, yeah, we're all like brothers.
Tennis is like pretty much my life, and like I feel like if I didn't play tennis, I wouldn't have gotten a full ride to USF.
Division 1 tennis right here.
Division 3 tennis right here.
3 beats 1, I guess.
Yeah.
When I do things like diving, it's a space where I can let go of my schoolwork or anything outside of diving, and I can just do that. Coach Till, she's so awesome that she would just, like, if it's a hot day and she's coaching, she'll just jump in the pool and do a dive. It's nice, and like with her full clothes on and everything, and she's really good too.
Okay, so I had no idea what cheerleading was. I didn't even know it really existed, to be honest. Thinking, oh, it's gonna be kind of chill, it'll be fun. But this is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's also the most fun thing I've ever done.
Competing at nationals was such an eye-opening experience.
Walking into the ESPN wide world of sports was just like, I can't even believe we're here.
When you're in the pool, the toughest competitor is yourself. And that goes for life too, because you're the only one who can move yourself forward and accomplish your goals. Yeah, that's what I learned from Coach Ivan.
He always tells jokes, but they're funny jokes when they make sense.
Yeah.
You can
And if I don't understand it, I just laugh anyway to make him like feel good.
You know, I love the wins, I love the matches, I love all the playoffs, I love the state championship matches. But really the thing I consider most special and kind of cherish, and they may not know it, is when they are examples to others in our community. Examples in terms of how to be as a person, you know, as an athlete, you know, representing Iolani. I mean, that's probably the best thing.
Welcome back live to the lower gym here for the championship game between the Pinewood School Panthers and Incarnate Word Red Knights. Red Knights lead at 35-28. We hope you enjoyed that look. Quick look at what it's like here at Iolani School and the athletics department and the student athletes, the coaches. You, sir, Mike Among. There's a championship banner over there for boys volleyball that you led the team to. You've been here for a while and have coached, and your parents. You're a parent. Your kids have played. I know what you're going to say about the championship, but your kids are and were student athletes here. I mean, your thoughts about the culture.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm going to answer your question with what I tried to interrupt you with, saying I led them. I was lucky my very first year here to have as a senior captain someone by the name of Kavika Shoji, who
was in the video we just saw.
Yeah, and
along with his father, Dave.
He was the one that led that team to that. I'm sorry, he did. He started me off on my career here on the right foot, and I just kind of ran with it. A sophomore on that team, my first year, was Brad Lawson, who he was the one that led us to that black banner in 2008.
With an incredible performance on a neighbor island that not many people saw. Yeah.
28 kills, 1 error. It ended up, both of those guys ended up on the Stanford Cardinal team that won the NCAA championship a few years after that. And yeah, so I wouldn't say I led them there. I was a part of it, but it's easy when your best player goes off for 27 kills and 1 error. But to your other question, you know, the whole one team spirit. It's team before self. It's, you know, whether you're on the court or on the field, you're no more important than somebody else on the team. Everybody's equally important. Everybody's role is equally important. Support from the bench. Pushing the first team in practice if you're on the second team. Everybody is just super important to the success of the whole, and it's kind of what we try to preach here. And
it filters off the court and fields as well into the school environment. And I'll say it's happening right now as you watch this. Iolani Live is put on by students and staff members and faculty members, and the students range from 7th grade to seniors.
Yeah.
You know, we got Bubba Shea Park, the 7th grader, here on the center camera that you're looking at now. And then we got a camera down by the court with Kennedy Chu and Bill Huang, and there's also a camera on the wing side. They've kind of switched off. Irina Yamatsu is a junior. She's been on the camera and mixing the audio. James Kim on the scoreboard. William Heiler is a senior. Audio mixer, production assistant. Everybody's kind of switching around today. We got the doubleheader, gaining experience in different spots. Part of the crew is setting this extravagant system of 3.5 cameras and all of this audio equipment up yesterday afternoon here in the gym. Everybody coming together to make it work under the direction of Dane Kurihara, our manager of media services here at Iolani School, with some assistance from Rita Wecki.
And it's, you know, hopefully this lesson that we're trying to teach these students and these athletes transfers into other parts of their lives, into their futures, where, you know, I hope they realize by the time they leave that they are not alone in anything that they do. It requires multiple people to lead them to success. So, you know, preach the attitude of gratitude, preach the one team ethos, and hopefully what we produce is high quality human beings.
And we see some of the same qualities in these two teams here, and most of all of the teams that come to the tournament here at Iolani Classic.
What a segue! That was awesome, John. You're terrific. Yes, they do. They do exhibit these qualities.
Veteran coaches at the helm of both these programs, teaching the right things. Ricky Woltman down low, Incarnate Word, gets on the scoreboard first, trims the lead to 4. See how Pinewood responds. This is Decker. Kick out to Leung. 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Woltman with a strong rebound. It's a good opportunity here for the Red Knights. Warren, 3-point attempt, no good. Foul called.
Leung looked like she got caught up in there, twisted her ankle a little. She's going to tighten that lace and stay in the game. I love that. No limp at all. Shake it off. Rub some dirt on it. Four-point game.
Thompson, 3-pointer, it's good. Courtney Thompson, that's her second 3. She's got 6.
At one point in the first half, Pinewood had a 14-point lead. Down to 4, and then now we're starting to trade some baskets. Let's see what happens.
Woltman's hoop puts it up to, makes it a 5-point lead. Incarnate would have another opportunity here. Deutschman down low to Woltman, out to Dell. That rolls around and off. We'll give it to Pinewood.
There's a little bit of inside out. Pinewood collapsing in on Woltman, and she kicked it out for an open 3. Didn't fall. Possession to Pinewood.
Leung circles around. This is Astra. Back to Leung. Gets it back to Astrom from the corner. Thompson, a good rebound. Earns a second chance, which will be a Hannah jump 3-pointer. She's got 20. That is her 6th 3-pointer of the evening. 8-point lead. Woltman fouled going up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Ricky had 14 points last night against Clovis West. She's got 13 here. She had 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks in the first round against Kalani. That night she scored her 1,000th point for Incarnate Word. Second shot's good as well.
She's already 6'4", and when she shoots, she has a really high release. So I doubt many of her shots get blocked.
Jovanovic's three-pointer is no good, but Pinewood.
Coach Rofus has put Marissa Warren on Decker to try to slow her down a little bit.
Here's Thompson, kick out to Hannah, jump. The bench, she shot that right in front of the Pinewood bench, and those players knew it was going in.
My guess on this Rofus timeout is that whoever's guarding Hannah Jump is not going to leave her open at all.
And it's not like her feet are near the arc either.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
There's just certain players that you normally would teach a help side defense when she doesn't have the ball. In this case, when she's this hot, you got to just stay on her. You got to just not play team defense and just shut her down as much as you can. My guess is she'll start putting the ball on the floor and going to the bucket.
Hannah yesterday, between the semifinal games, took the inaugural Iolani Classic three-point contest shooting challenge championship. Iolani's Taylor Wu was in the finals with her. And she put on a show, NBA-style three-point contest. That's a three-point attempt by Brightsman. Step back by Warren, that's short. Here comes Decker. Pushing it into the attacking zone for the Panthers. She'll leave it for Jump. Jump will leave it for Jovanovic. She'll lay it into the basket with the left hand.
Sweet little lefty runner.
This is Warren against Thompson. Brightsman. Rolfus. Brightsman kick out to Marissa Warren, three-pointer. Here comes Decker. Speeding toward the basket. Kick out to Jump. Rise and fire. That's her 8th three-pointer. Hannah Jump has 26.
And the lead is back to 14.
Woltman's jumper rolls around and off. Clara Ashram with the rebound.
There's Decker pushing and eyes up.
Brightsman trailed the play, fell down and got in position to make an interception. And she's fouled down on the block. Pinewood sends Isabel Chung into the game. Decker will take a rest. On the other side, Incarnate Word will give a bit of rest to Kiki Brightsman.
Wow. Incarnate Word cut it down to 4, and before you can take a couple breaths, Pinewood pushes it back out to 14. Really just a relentless, I think it's the word you were using, just a relentless attack on the offensive side.
So Pinewood last year won their league championship, finished second in the California Open Division. That is huge. Along the way, they beat 29-0, #1 ranked Archbishop Mitty, who we've seen in this tournament, for the Northern California Open title in 3 overtimes. That must have been something to behold.
Wow.
And then in 2016, they beat #1 St. Mary's of Stockton, who we also know in this tournament, who won the 2014 Classic, beat St. Mary's for the NorCal Open Championship in 2016. This is Pinewood's first appearance in the Iolani Classic. I don't think it will be the last. You might remember this name. Hannah Jump, as we mentioned, is going to Stanford. She will join Haley Jones of Archbishop Mitty, who was 2 years ago the Classic MVP, and is currently the top recruit in the country. Haley Jones. Incarnate Word with it. Tyler. Benzana. Brightsman back in the game. She draws the charge. She'll, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
It almost looked like the referee pointed the other way. Kind of confused me, but yeah, it was a block. She was moving into it. Didn't quite have her feet set.
Kiki is headed to Belmont University, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. ESPN rates her as the number 27 wing senior this year. Pinewood with it, up 12. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Stop and pop for Thompson. Drew Kell feeds it inside to Ricky Waltman. Ellie Vanzana charges into Courtney Thompson.
She's fearless. She's tried to draw more charges than that in this game.
5'5" sophomore. Very brave. And there she is with the ball. Her three-pointer won't go. Fight for the rebound. Another whistle. Foul call. Courtney Thompson throws it back out to the top for Astrom. She'll take on Ricky Waltman. Waltman responds with a block shot. This is Tyler. Waltman, cross court to Venzana. Dell, Rolfes. Tyler drives, scoops, draws another blocking foul. Courtney tried to pick up another charge.
She's almost in there.
Disappointed. Three Panthers set to check in after this foul shot.
Coaches love players who are willing to step in there and take that charge. Here come the starters back.
Yeah, look at that. Good depth. Tyler's second shot also off the mark.
Decker eyes up.
Jump to Copeland. Decker saves it. Izzy Chung controls back to Decker. Here's Jump with 3 on the clock. She's fouled and makes a 3. Hannah Jump, ladies and gentlemen. Fans of the Stanford Cardinal may be looking in.
Is that
like
9?
what they see. There's so many, it's hard to count. Okay, I do it by 3s. Yes, you're right, 9. And 29 points. She's going to try and drop a free throw to make it 30. No jinx there. We always say when the webcaster does a jinx, but let's say there was not a jinx there.
The way she's shooting it, she could close her eyes.
You're right. Muscle memory. Pinewood's still playing defense here. I mean, just playing.
She's just averaging 3 threes a quarter. My goodness. Who's guarding her now? Okay, let's see.
Ellie Venzana.
Oh, she left her.
No.
I don't understand why you would leave her.
52-36, 109 left in the third quarter. Pinewood looking every bit the number 12 team in the country, as stated by the USA Today.
That's, I don't know who's choosing the all-tournament team, but I got an idea who might be the most outstanding player. I'll reveal it later, John, just in case.
All right. Well, there's the most valuable player, and then there's also the most outstanding player. There's the MVP and the MOP.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you're gonna need to give me two names. I'm gonna make it a little tougher on you.
Uh-huh.
It's Decker. Leung. Copeland, strong rebound. Doc Shepler off the bench. Yelling instructions. Trinity Copeland in the high post. Back to Hannah. Jump. Izzy Chung.
5-3 on the rebound.
Yeah. Caitlin Leung.
That's just hustle right there.
The 3-5-3s are in the game right now, along with Jump and Copeland. Good ball rotation that ends up with a three-point attempt by Caitlin Leung.
And there are 4 green jerseys behind the ball at the end.
So after 3 quarters of play, Pinewood Panthers 52, Incarnate Word Red Knights 36. Creeping closer to the Iolani Classic Championship in their first entry. You get awarded the Go-Ahead Trophy, the coveted Go-Ahead Trophy. We'll try to carry the trophy presentation to one of these two teams after the conclusion of this game.
You said this is Pinewood's first Classic?
Yes, first appearance in the Iolani Classic.
Well, my gut feeling is they're going to want to come back. And
I think we'll want them to come back.
We'll want them back for sure.
They high character, high ability team.
Well, you know, you can tell a lot by about a coach by the way his team plays or her team plays, and super impressed with their style of play, their hustle, Pinewood's IQ. I mean, to have 3 5-3 players on the court at the same time and not lose a step. Oh, here's a
word with
high pressure here.
Frantic press. Clara Ostrom drives the lane. Nice block by Marissa Warren. She's got her head up and she's driving through the teeth of the Panther defense. Gets called for a charge. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, hustle and getting the feet planted. Smart.
Okay, you know this, right? Because you're a coach and you're a three-point shooter. You know how you shoot this way, the Panther way? 400 shots a day. That's what they take. 400 to 500 shots a day.
Wow.
With that style.
Yeah.
And teaching it in their lower grades as well. And when you watch them warm up, it's all that hot shooting. And here's an example of it there. Clara Ostrom off the mark, but she collects her own rebound. Thompson. Frederick and King is fouled. Kate Rolfus back into the game for the Red Knights. This is Drew Kell, Rolfus, inside to Waltman. The turnaround no good. Jump with the rebound. Ivanovic all the way to the rim. Cannot finish. Here comes Warren. Warren slides into the lane. Makes that shot with the left hand. Marissa's headed to DePaul University. Hannah jumps wide open for a three. You know what that means. 33 points for Hannah Jump. That is 10 three-pointers.
Wow.
Warren at the other end can't convert.
And it's relentless. Here they come.
Leung. Panthers up. Oh. Out of bounds.
You know, with their style, you would think they'd get tired. I'm looking at them. They look pretty fresh still.
Yeah. So you got to work in conditioning and 400 to 500 shots a game, and wow, that's a.
Yeah, and it's a full court press now too. Up 17. Well, maybe not a full court press. They showed a little token pressure there.
Brightsman, Rolfus. In the lane, nothing but net. Nice shot by Kate. Pinewood is I'll say it's a newish school. Our school, Iolani School, was founded in 1863. Just kind of jump in the lane. It's no good. Good rebound by Warren. Pinewood founded in 1959. Rolfus with an NBA three-pointer attempt. That one sails out of bounds. But the high school division started in 1985 at Pinewood. And I mentioned that because a program has been built in a couple decades. Really strong one where they're finishing high in the California Open division.
Yeah, like I said, I'm impressed.
Izzy Chung, just to want to impress you with a show that there's another three-point shooter out there.
Well, Coach Doc is, he's still up, standing up and giving his team direction. Uh-oh.
It's Thompson. Gives it to Decker. Izzy Chung tried to make another. It's a young Panther team, too. They do have their seniors. But Thompson's a sophomore. Jovanovic, sophomore, Decker's a sophomore, and you got 4 freshmen there lurking. We saw a bit of them last night in the semifinal game. Good size also among those freshmen. This is Tyler. Foul called before her layup attempt.
Yeah, before the game, I thought it was kind of going to be a toss-up. I wasn't sure which style was going to come out on top. kind of size against speed or size against activity, I guess. And right now, the activity is winning out.
Yeah, that's what makes these matchups so interesting. These preseason tournaments where a ranked team from Missouri can play a ranked team from California in Hawaii.
Yeah.
With the weather. We won't talk about the weather. It's outside because some of you watching might be from other areas of our country that aren't as fortunate. Now Brightsman's watching jump way out here.
Yep.
Astrom drives the baseline, gets cut off with a double team. They'll rotate around to Chung. She'll drive and kick Clara Astrom. Pinewood will have another chance. And here's give it to Clara and settle this thing down. Now it's Decker with it, working against Brightsman. Working in the corner to Chung. 2-point attempt's a little short. Panthers still scrambling, and they come up with the ball again. 2:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Panther hustle drawing some cheers for their traveling supporters here right in front of us. We're very appreciative. Incarnate Word will call a timeout, full timeout.
Coach Rolf is looking to the ceiling here for some answers and trying to figure out what else he can do here to stop this onslaught. It's just relentless action coming at you. It's I'm not sure what I would say in that huddle. Every time he makes a little adjustment and they seem to cut into that lead a little bit, Pinewood just says, okay, we'll take that, and still play their style and still separate from a really good Incarnate Word team.
Yeah, this team won't be heard from. I mean, you're looking at a 16-point game here in the Classic, but with what Incarnate Word has, especially with Marissa Warren at the controls, Ricky Waltman in the post. Those are two special players, and they surround them with Rolfus and Brightsman and Drew, Vizana, Tyler.
I'd love to watch practices from both of these coaches. I bet it's high energy. I bet it's in order to play at this level, you got to practice really at a high level as well.
There's a Warren. That's the second one she's put in that fashion.
It was a 360 spin,
yeah.
And heard the whistle and threw it up with which hand? John, did you see?
Oh, let's see. I'm going to try and replicate. I'm not sure.
It was her right hand.
It was her right hand. What was that one that happened down here? This time she used the glass. That other time she went right through the net.
Yeah, I think she is ambidextrous. Full court pressure.
Poked away by Warren. Looks like it would be off jump. Well, 10-second. You look at the shot clock and it has 19, so. Incarnate Word with it. Warren three-pointer. Decker rebound.
Uh-oh, she's open.
And she's shooting, and she's making 36 points for jump. 11 3-pointers. She had that one 2-point bucket in here. Brightsman, long 3. I'm going to venture to say that that's a Iolani Classic boys or a girls record. I'm not sure. We don't keep records like that. The one team motto, you know, all of that. Uh-oh. Kiki Brightsman weaves her way through the lane. She's still fighting hard. Clara Astrom with it as we get to the minute mark. Jumps wide open, won't shoot the 3.
Crowd wants her to shoot it. They're going to take some clock off.
Ali Frederking in for the Red Knights. That'll send Marissa Warren to the bench.
15-point lead with 50 seconds left, and Coach Doc is still coaching them up. Never misses an opportunity.
Three on the shot clock. Jovanovic uses the glass. Gives her team 63 points. Rolfus back out to Drew Kell.
Incarnate Word playing hard till the end.
10 seconds. Looks like it'll be a dribble out situation here. And the Pinewood School Panthers from Los Altos, California, in the Silicon Valley of Northern California, have won the 2018 Iolani Prep Basketball Classic Girls Tournament. Final score 63-49 over Incarnate Word. The Red Knights hail from St. Louis, Missouri. So the team shake hands. And you can see the trophies being brought out to center court by Mr. Kevin Scanlon and Mr. Mo Maggiolino.
Before I forget, I'm really impressed with the Aloha shirts.
Yes.
From Incarnate Word's coaching staff. That's there's some nice
in the school colors.
Yeah.
That could be Iolani school.
That's
I'm
impressed.
Very much. So your thoughts on that?
I was just going to say, I'm sorry, John. I'm more impressed with what we just saw from Pinewood. Like I said earlier, you know, knowing who was in the final and watching the 2 semis last night, I thought it would be a little closer. I thought Incarnate Word would use Woltman in the post, and they tried to, but she was kind of held under, I would guess, by their relentless defense and relentless offense of Pinewood.
You weren't alone in that that opinion. Our friend over there, Paul Honda, who covers this tournament and high school basketball religiously and really dives into the details of it, he was really impressed with Incarnate Word and felt it was going to be tight and that the Red Hawks might come out ahead in this one. But it was the Panthers' night, led by Hannah Jump, 5'11" senior, who hit 11 3-pointers and finished with 36 points.
That's just crazy. This is third place.
Clovis West Golden Eagles. Third place trophy. They will take their picture. They beat Iolani in the third place game prior to this one. I will, before they, because we're kind of in a closed circuit here, and they're going to announce the all tournament team to the crowd in a matter of moments. I will give you the all tournament team. But before that, Coach Among, don't try to look over at my documents. There is, like I mentioned, there is two
major
top
awards,
level major awards. And as the Incarnate Word Red Knights receive their runner-up trophy with a beautiful koa head at the top. We will hand out a most outstanding player and a most valuable player. Who would those players be?
My guess?
Yes.
Well, I think outstanding, you'd have to go with Hannah Jump with the performance, her performance here in the final. Did I got that right? Did I get that one right?
Well, do both.
Oh, okay. You know what? I would think the committee would maybe want to kind of split it up and give the most valuable to someone from Incarnate Word, but I would go with Decker for most valuable because of the way she runs the offense, and because of the things that she does. That's who I would pick. I think she was more impressive than Warren tonight. I think Warren would be my next choice from Incarnate Word as far as a most valuable, the way she runs her team.
So Dean Young, the oldest son of Glenn Young, who originated this tournament in 1983, hands the trophy to the Pinewood Panthers. Among that group, the most valuable player is Hannah Jump. The most outstanding player will be Clara Astro.
Huh. Interesting.
The all-tournament team will include the following. Madison Campbell from Clovis West. Kiki Brightsman from Incarnate Word. Also from Incarnate Word, Ricky Woltman. From the Iolani Raiders, Taylor Wu. Lahaina Luna Lunas, Susie Namoa. Incarnate Word, Marissa Warren. Sacred Hearts, Dallas Martinez. Another one from Clovis West, Champney Pulliam. And Pinewood's Courtney Thompson rounds out the all-tournament team. And with that, we thank you for joining us tonight from wherever you were, enjoying that. It might be Sunday morning in some parts of our country.
Here's a coach's daughter.
Yeah, there's, as they announce the honorees.
That was fun, John. Thanks.
Yeah, we hope everyone had fun watching it. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff, and administration of Iolani School, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. Special thanks to Head of School, Dr. Timothy Cottrell, and his administration for supporting these live webcasts. I'd like to recognize our hard-working Iolani Live crew. They include Kennedy Chu, class of 2020, Bubba Shea Park, class of 2024, Bill Huang, class of 2021, Irena Yamatsu, class of 20, audio engineer Akridu Ueki, who helped the setup, who's a class of 18, now at the University of Hawaii, James Kim, class of 20, and senior William Heiler. Dane Kurihara, the school's manager of media services, helped coordinate all of this. And so for all of them, and you, my tag team partner, Mr. Michael Mong, this is John Tamanaha saying good night, everybody.
All right,
and
aloha. Aloha.